Hey Explorers, are you visiting Tokyo Disney Resort and then wanting to head on over to Universal Studios Japan? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get from here, Tokyo Disney Resort, all the way to Osaka, where you'll find Universal Studios Japan. I'll show you how to take the local trains and also how to get on the Shinkansen, also known as the bullet train. Before we set off on our journey, I want to quickly talk about the JR Rail Pass. So what the JR Rail Pass is, it allows you to travel on JR trains, the Shinkansen, which is the bullet train, and the Narita Express as many times as you want for a certain time period. Now you can buy the pass for 7, 14, and 21 days. This is the perfect way to save money if you're doing extensive travel throughout Japan, especially if you're taking the bullet trains. One thing to keep in mind though, this is only for tourists to Japan. So if you live in Japan, like myself, you aren't able to get the JR Rail Pass. I recommend the 7-day JR Rail Pass, and it's also the most popular for explorers who want to visit both Tokyo Disney Resort and Universal Studios Japan. If you take a round-trip Shinkansen ride from Tokyo Station to Shin-Osaka, plus taking local trains and stopping in Kyoto, you're gonna make up the cost of the 7-day JR Rail Pass easily. It's a really great way to save money. I'll put a link in the description on how to buy the JR Rail Pass and to see if it's right for you. All right, that's enough talking. Let's get going. First, we're gonna travel to Tokyo Station from Maihama Station here. It's gonna take us about 20 minutes. That's not too bad. And then once you get to Tokyo Station, you're gonna take a bunch of escalators all the way up, and then you just keep walking straight until you hit the Shinkansen gates. Don't worry, it's pretty simple to find. If you have the JR Rail Pass, you don't need to make a reservation if you want unreserved seats. All you have to do is just show your pass and then hop on the next available Shinkansen. It's pretty simple. Don't worry, there's trains leaving all the time, so chances are if you just miss one, there'll be another one probably 10-15 minutes from then. You can also reserve your seat if you like. You can do it the day of, or you can do it in advance, right at the Shinkansen ticket counter. Now, in most cases, this is not an issue, but if you're visiting during, let's say, Golden Week or New Year's, you might want to do it as far in advance as possible because the trains actually do fill up. Getting a bento box is a thing that everybody does when they're going on the Shinkansen, so there's a lot of places that you can get lots of different types of bento box food. There's quite a few to choose from. I got mine already. Okay, I need to find my train. All right, they're letting us on. Need to get on there. I absolutely love riding the Shinkansen. It's just so convenient, it's relaxing, and stress-free. I absolutely love it. On the Shinkansen, there are 3 types of cars. There's the unreserved car, which, as the name implies, seats are unreserved, so it's kind of a free-for-all. It's also really good for the JR Rail Pass if you don't want to make seat reservations. You just want to show up, get on the next train and go. Pretty easy. Then there's the reserved car, which you reserve your seats in advance. All you have to do is just go to the ticket booth if you have your JR Rail Pass, or if you're just buying a ticket, and you make a reservation there. It's a pretty straightforward process, and everything's in English too, so there's no worries there. Then there's the more luxurious car, the green car, which is what I'm in today. I've never done it before, so this is my first time actually being in the green car. I usually go in the reserved car, and as you can see, there's 2 seats here. In the other trains, there's usually either 2 or 3 seats, and they're a little bit smaller. So we've got some room here, more leg room, which is fantastic. There's even AC outlet down here, and the seats recline and everything. Very relaxing. So when you're getting the JR Rail Pass, you can either pick the normal one or the green car. The green car means you get access to the green car, as the name implies. So if you want to splurge a little bit, you can also go for that. If you're a resident of Japan, that means you're not eligible for the JR Rail Pass, or perhaps you just don't want to get the JR Rail Pass for whatever reason. That's totally fine too. You can save money on the Shinkansen if you ride the Kodama. And the Kodama is the slowest Shinkansen because it stops at every single stop along the line. So it takes just over 4 hours to get from Tokyo to depending on which one you take. So the Kodama, you can buy the tickets online in advance, which is only in Japanese, but you can do it in English as well. If you go to the website and you can download a form, you can fill it out, and then you have to go to one of the ticket stations within Tokyo to get your tickets. It's a pretty straightforward process. So if you want to save some money, you can do it that way. You can actually spin these around, so if there's a group of you sitting together, you can face each other. How perfect is that? If you want to do as the locals do, you pick yourself up a bento box before you get on the train. Now, earlier in the video I showed where you can get a bunch of bento boxes and they have a wide variety. Today I got the tonkatsu. I love tonkatsu, which is the breaded pork. And it's a very popular thing to do to get yourself a bento box before coming on the train. And they call it eki-ben. Eki means station, and then ben is just a shortened form of bento. You have little tonkatsu sauce in here. Look at the tonkatsu sauce, look at that. How cute is that? Quick pro tip for you explorers. When you're traveling from Tokyo to Osaka, try and sit on the right side of the car, because on a clear day, you might be able to see Mount Fuji. And if you're coming back the other way, Shin-Osaka to Tokyo, obviously you want to sit on the left side. Made it to Shin-Osaka station. Now we're just getting off. We made it. Now we need to go from Shin-Osaka station here to Osaka station, where we're going to transfer trains, then head to Universal City. So, let's go. All right, so we need to get to Osaka station. So we're going to be taking the JR line from Shin-Osaka station. You can see the sign up there. It says to go to 7 and 8. And so that is what we're going to do. Now we're here at Osaka station, where we're going to transfer to the Osaka Loop line, which is tracks 1 and 2. Once you get to Nishikujo, get off the train and you literally just walk across to the next train on the same platform. It's super simple. Explorers, we did it. We made it from Tokyo to Universal Studios Japan. Really wasn't that bad, was it? If you're planning a trip to Universal Studios Japan, make sure you check out our ebook travel guide up on our website at tdrexplorer.com/travel guides. Has everything you need to know to plan the perfect trip to Universal Studios Japan. And if you like this video, make sure you like it, share it, all that fun stuff. All right, enough talking. I'm gonna head inside because I really want to ride the flying dinosaur and have some butterbeer.